Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's reaction video. Is that what this channel is turning into? We'll see. But it's going to be a video just like the one I put out yesterday or technically today. And basically it's going to be me reacting to a solo, and I'm also going to I'm going to type out the bowls live to the best of my ability, and I'm also going to demonstrate it. And it's all going to be done live. I have no idea what I'm walking into, so it's all done by the ear. So before I get to any of that, there's a link in the description to a community I've made on Skool. This is for those that have been on and off with tabla maybe for too long. They want to invest in their playing, pay for classes, and make this the year that they really move forward. This isn't a place for just more free content. So if that sounds like it would interest you, click the link in the description and join us at the Skool community. Now, we're going to take a look today at a solo played by Pandit Anindo Chatterjee and Pandit Kumar Bose at the Darbar Festival. Now, usually I'm not the biggest fan of both of them playing together. They both play great, alone, I guess you could say it, or individually is probably a better word. But when they come together, it becomes too much of a rivalry and who's better, who's worse. And even as a listener, it's hard not to, start comparing. And it just loses a lot of its fun. The last solo I covered, Ustad Zakir Hussain, Ustad Sultan Khan, they're smiling so much that I would just laugh in the middle, and they're just having so much fun. It's almost like a true show, that you're watching, versus this is a bit more of just a rivalry. But still, from a learning perspective, you can just watch one video and get the, material from two different gharanas. So I find that useful. So that's why we'll cover it today. So let's start with that. All right, here we go. Very nice intro by Darbar. Wow, look at that. Everyone's doing gimmicks these days. I like how he's taking his time with this intro. He's not rushing through it. So I know it's hard, but I'm going to pause right here. Now I'm actually going to write out what he's playing right here. I didn't want to really interrupt that. I was just getting in the mood and the flow of the whole thing, but this is what he's playing right here. Let me just adjust this. So he's playing dha, dha. Let me zoom in some more. There we go. Perfect. So he's playing this. And I've covered this one a few times. So let me fix this. Dha, dha. 1 second. Perfect. So dha, dha, ghe, ge, naga. Dha, dha, ghe, ge, naga. Dhine, na, na. Ghe, ge, naga. Tete, ghe, ge, naga. Dhine, naga. Dhine, dhinna, ghena. So let me check that real quick. Dha, dha, ghe, ge, naga. Dhinne, na, na, ghe, ge, naga. Tete, ghe, ge, naga. Dhinne, naga. Dhinne, dhinna, ghena. This is a bit of a long one, but it's really, really good to play. So then it'll go. Dhagi, tete. So one more time. Dha, dha, ghe, ge, naga. Dhinne, na, na, ghe, ge, naga. Tete, ghe, ge, naga. Dhinne, naga. Dhinne, dhinna, ghena. Dhagi tete ghege naga. Dhagi tete ghege naga dhinne. Dhagi tete ghege naga dhinne dhinage dhinne dhinage naga dhinne dhinna. Dhinne dhinna ghege naga. Tete ghege naga dhinne. Naga dhinne dhinna gena. Or it could be kena at the end also. But one more time. Dha dha ghege naga dhinne nana ghege naga. So dha dha ghege naga dhinne nana ghege naga. Tete ghege naga dhinne naga dhinne dhinna ghen. Dhagi tete ghege naga dhinne nana. That should be dhinne nana right there, not dhinne dhinna. Dhinne nana ghege naga tete ghege naga dhinne naga dhinne dhinna ghena. Yeah, so this is a bit difficult to type out. This is probably the longest thing, I would type out live. But anyways, let me now demonstrate this. So once more. So here it is a bit faster. Even faster. Even faster than that. So yeah, that's a bit of a challenge to play. And getting the bio work on that is, the most essential thing. It's such a good composition for your baya and the two-finger tete. One of my favorites, to be honest. So let's listen more and let's see what Pandit Kumar Bose plays now. Interesting variation. It's a variation on the Dhinne Nanagana part. Ah, he's going all out. He's doing all the really flashy variations. Very nice, very nice. Just simple variations, nothing too insane. And flashy too, I really like that. I'm a big fan of gimmicks and flashiness. Let's see what Pandit Kumar Bose responds with. So yeah, this seems not too difficult. Let me play this a few times and then I'll type it out. So I'm not too familiar with this one, but it's not too difficult to grasp just by listening. So who's playing? So something like that. So da tere gir, almost you could say da tere gir naga, da tere gir naga din na gir naga tere gir tek din tek din. Very, very nice. It's the is cool, and I bet you can do variations like. So yeah, leaves a lot of interesting variations out. So let me now type this. All right. So put this back. I'm using my Baya as a keyboard stand. Probably not the recommended use of it. So dha tete ghere naga, dha tete ghere naga, dha tete ghere naga din nana gina, dha tete ghere naga din nana gina. So dha tete ghere naga din nana. Dha tete ghere naga din nana ghege naga, din nana ghege naga. Now that could be slightly different. Dha tete ghere naga din nana ghege naga tere kite tik din nana ghene. Tik din nana ghene. Let me move this to the next line. Dha tere ghere naga din nana ghene naga. Dha tere ghere naga din nana ghene naga tere kite tik din nana ghene. Seems right. Let me check it one time. Din nana ghege. It could just be one ghene naga. Dha tere ghere naga din nana ghene naga. Yeah, let's do one. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Because you couldn't really play, it didn't sound like he was playing basically two Baya strokes right there. So yeah, this is a really, really cool one. And one thing he also said was that this is a Jodi to what Pandit Anindo Chatterjee was playing. So these are very, very similar. You can say it's like an add-on composition, very similar. And that's actually really nice. It shows that Pandit Kumar Bose, didn't have anything pre-planned to play. He kind of, was in the moment and picked something, based on what inspired him. So I really like that. It's not so much of, as soon as someone's playing something, the other side is calculating, oh, what can I do that's better? They're kind of both melding together, and it's really nice. So let's listen more and see what else happens. I like the dhinnis. I think he's playing dhinitirik. Nice showmanship. Wow, listen to Pandit Anindo Chatterjee laugh. So Okay, so that reminded me of something that there's something that Pandit Kumar Bose has played on stage at their bar before. I meant to cover it, but I'm not going to show exactly what he played there. I can kind of guess what it was, but I'm going to show you something he practices, quite a bit, that he was able to play that. So let me type that out. All right, so here we go. Let me get this ready. So this is very similar to what he's playing. Of course, it's more of a practice bowl, but I'll also try to get into what he was playing. Gadine tere kite, gadine nanakene. Yeah. So this is what I mean, from what I heard him playing, this is kind of what he practiced to be able to play that exact thing. He's played this on stage at their bar before. So let me play this, and then I may also cover what he just played if it's still in my mind. So this goes like this. Gadine tere kite gadine. Gadine. It's kind of weird. Gadine, So yeah, that's kind of, you hear the, so that's kind of similar to what he was playing. But it wasn't in Disra. So let's go back and listen one more time to exactly what he's playing, and then I'll type it out. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I got it. So he's playing. That's really good. Yeah, that is difficult. And then there's a point where he goes. So. Really cool. So cool. Let me type this out. Yeah, and it's very clear he practiced this gadine terekete gadine nanakene. So dine terekete terekete din nanakene. Terekete terekete dine nana gene. Could be gene at the end as well. So yeah, this is a really, really good one. I'll play it one more time, just slowly. So dine terekete terekete dine nana gene. Most likely it's gene, if you're playing it that fast. So there's always this confusion because I'm playing cut slowly, but then when you play fast, you use the baya. He's playing. So yeah, really, really awesome one. Now let's go back and listen to what Pandit Anindo Chatterjee responds to this. That was an awesome segment that he did. I love the pause, and he does this, and he does, and then he, both of them, they really take their time and they set things up, just like let's say you were a comedian. You don't just tell the punchline immediately. You set it up, and then when the punchline hits, it really punches. So that's kind of, that's the style of any master. They can take their time on stage. Someone nervous, and this has been me a lot, would be so, you can imagine that, they're breathing hard, they're kind of nervous. They couldn't dare imagine to take a pause like that, take up space, like he's doing. So That's a really key thing that I want you to notice whenever you listen to tabla solos. So let's go back and listen more. It's actually kind of getting fun. I think I know what this is. Beautiful. Yes, I knew this was coming. I've talked about this Rayla so much on this channel. Interesting ending, to say the least. All right. This one you guys should be able to recognize by now. Hopefully. All right. Very simple. His son plays it as well. This just goes dhati ghete, ghete, ghete. And so easy to type as well, not like the first one. So yeah, really simple. Goes like this. So. Faster. Very nice, really. Even faster. And if you just hold the get many times. Cool. So let's go back and listen more now. Let's see what Pandit Kumar Bose responds, or how he responds. He's probably going to do something with the baya. So they're going to play Digadina together. They're taking turns doing violin work. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, they're playing Digadina here. I could definitely, show this, but I'm actually gonna make a video on this just separately because there's a lot I want to say, on about Digadina. A lot of new stuff, I've learned recently about playing it, and I kind of don't want to just, make a short little thing. So I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit, and Digadina will be, a video on that will be coming soon. Let's skip ahead and. So yeah, they're still playing Digadina. Yes, this is something I want to cover for sure. Yeah, here we go. This is very exciting, the way he presents it. Love his use of the baya here. Very nice. So we'll cover this now. This is probably the last thing. So yeah, really love this one. It's probably my favorite of what he's played, you know, so far. And he plays this a lot. So let's see what let me play it once or twice, then I'll write it. So it goes something like this. Da gerinaga dinitaga da did gerinaga dinitaga da did gerinaga dinitaga did. I think the double steer would be too fast. Yes, a little bit too fast for me. One more time. Whew. Okay. All right, time to write these bowls. Okay. So, da gerinaga dinitaga da gerinaga dinitaga. Hold on, I always have to check these. Da te gerinaga dinitaga da gerinaga dinitaga da te gerinaga dinitaga. Move this just a little bit. There we go. Da gerinaga dinitaga da te gerinaga dinitaga da te gerinaga dinitaga terikite taka taka terikite. Now, he may not play gerinaga each time. He could just play geritaga, you know, but I'm just so used to playing gerinaga because of that one rela I talk about so much that my hand just kind of does that. So this is more the version I guess I play. So da gerinaga dinitaga da te gerinaga dinitaga da te gerinaga dinitaga. And this is the most fun part. Terikite taka taka terikite. Man, this is a good design. Terikite taka taka terikite taka taka terikite. Nah. Ah, so good. Okay. So I'll play it. I'll now demonstrate it. So like this. So yeah, that's the thing. He may be playing gitatak here. I think they play that a lot in Benares, you know. But I'm playing here nah. So I just find gitatak, then it's too much, you know, terikite. I like the, you know, all the different sounds. So so a bit faster. And in the Kali, I think you can bring back the ba even earlier than what I just did. So here it is even faster. So maybe not that fast. So I think he is, like when he goes fast, he's starting here. Something like that. But you can also play. One more time, let's clarify how you can play it. So you can basically, what I'm saying is you can play na here, but I think the way he's playing it starts as here. So let's change that to gititaka or gititaga. Gititaka, something like that. Let's change that. It'll be more closer to the original. So let's go right here. I think that would be more close to, how he's playing it. So yeah, let's leave it at that. These are some bowls that they played. It's not even the entire solo, but these are fantastic. And yeah, there will be a video on Higidhinna coming out soon. There's a new way of notation that the teachers in our organization have developed. It's fantastic. It'll not only show you what finger on the bayan to use, either these two or the index, but it'll also show you where to do accents as well. So I'm kind of saving that for a reveal, let's say, so to say. Because I know they definitely played Higidhinna, both of them really nicely. And to get that kind of bayan work, I really think writing notes in this way will really be essential. So yeah, there you have it. There's some bowls from this solo. I'll probably cover more videos. We'll probably cover more bowls from this solo and other solos in the future. Thank you.